To some people, chicken feet are a no-no. To Trinis, it is a delicacy. This is a Trini Chicken Foot Souse. Let's make it. Here are my chicken feet. I washed them up already, and this could be about 30 chicken feet. I'm gonna soak it in some vinegar water while I do the rest of the cleaning to it, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I clean it. Now, I have seen videos where people do not remove the scratches. If you leave scratches on chicken feet for a Trini or a Caribbean person, wrong move, bro. Wrong move. Remove those scratches. And what I like to do is I make sure the inside of the chicken foot, which is basically like what we would probably call our palm, I sometimes scratch those if there is any dirt or any debris, because this is the chicken feet, and sometimes you get a lot of dirt under there that you would need to cut out. Thankfully, these chicken feet were clean and beautiful, and there wasn't much trauma to the actual feet. Sometimes you get chicken feet that have a lot of bruises on them or broken toes due to processing, but these were beautiful. I try my best to find the highest quality chicken feet that I can get. I'm going to spray down my counter and give it a good clean to prevent any cross-contamination. I'm adding a bit of green seasoning water, and I'll explain later why. And then I go in with a bit of my all-purpose spice blend and some salt. Now this is just to impart some flavor into the chicken feet while it is cooking, but we are eventually going to remove the chicken feet from the water, and we won't be using the water in this recipe. However, if you have been following me for a while, you would know that nothing goes to waste here, and that chicken stock is so flavorful and it's free, so I reserve it and I use it in so much other recipes. Washed up my hands nicely, and here we have some shadobeni, culantro or bandania, some garlic, and some hot peppers, or what they also call habaneros. I separated my peppers because one is going into the food processor and the other will be sliced. So I have some cucumbers, some limes, some green onions, chives, whatever you call it. Don't argue in the comments. And my hot pepper. So to begin, I'm going to chop my shadobeni, hot pepper, and garlic together. Do not skip this step because this is going to be the flavor base for our sauce. Now that is ready, we'll just set it aside. Now I strongly believe that local limes are out of season because whatever this is that we have been getting for the past couple months, they are full of seeds and they are dry as bruh. Just try your best to get as much juice out of them by kind of rolling them on the counter as you see I'm doing here, to release those juices a little bit, but it helped. It just didn't help that much because these limes are so dry. Anyways, next I slice my habanero or my hot pepper. Now listen, if you are a pepper lover, go all in. Use about 3 peppers if you want. One pepper is just enough for myself and my family. And now onto the cucumbers. Now the cucumbers add such a lovely crunch and a freshness that is amazing. I started slicing them thinly and then I realized no, I would like them to be a bit thicker, so I'm going to use the thin slices. It's quite okay, but I decided I wanted thicker slices. This is purely up to you and what you prefer. So you can do slices, you can do strips, you can do chunks, you can do dice, you can remove the skins, you can remove the seeds. The options are endless. My green onion, chive, whatever you call it, it gets finely chopped. And half of a white onion gets sliced super thinly. Again, your options are endless. You can dice it, julienne it, or even slice it much thicker than I am here. Now, when I discovered sauce, I was so intimidated to make it until I understood that it is super easy to make. The most difficult part of making sauce is the preparation, and once you have all your ingredients prepared, it takes about 5 minutes to put together. Aha, my chicken feet. Now my chicken feet had boiled for about 45 minutes to 1 hour and they were tender. I just gave them a rinse to remove the excess gelatin and to cool it down. And now we're gonna put everything together to make this sauce. Let me tell you, I squeezed these limes as much as I could, and that was a task by itself. And after squeezing and removing the seeds, I like to drop one of the limes right into the water. Adding some plain white vinegar for a little more acidity really helps the flavors along. I'm popping in my peppers, and Samsters, you can add your seasonings in whatever order you want to add them. This is how I make my sauce because ever so often with all the ingredients that I put in, I stop and I give it a taste to make sure it has enough of the salt or enough of the seasonings, enough heat. That would be great for me. And this is why I believe I don't have a written sauce recipe, because it goes a lot on what I would like to taste at the point in time. So sometimes I want it saltier, I would add a little more salt, but just remember to taste as you go along. It literally makes all the difference in the world, I promise. So my thinly sliced onions go in, I gave it a mix, added some more salt, and I was out of pink salt, so I'm just using regular table salt. Again, I tasted and it needed more salt, so I added more salt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's it right there, baby.
That reaction right there tells you that it is perfectly acidic, perfectly salty, perfectly seasoned, and now it's time to add our cooked washed chicken feet and our sliced cucumbers. Give it a good mix, baby, and we are going to cover this and let it rest for about 3 to 5 hours, 3 hours being the least. And when it is ready, oh my goodness. Now listen, we Trinis love a sauce for any type of gatherings. Yes, I mean any type of gatherings, or lime, or maybe even on a random weekend. The fact is, chicken feet, when prepared properly, they are delicious, and I stand by that. I hope you give the recipe a try. I hope you are well. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you again soon. Enjoy!